and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Joan and this is Joan's Pointed Plate. I want to start off by saying a huge thank you to Danielle over at Danielle Nicole for hosting this collab. There are lots of people participating, so you are going to get lots and lots of crock pot recipes. This is the perfect time of year to start using our crock pot with kids going back to school, whether it be in person or virtually, and our lives getting busier. So this was perfect timing on Danielle's part. So Danielle, thank you so much for starting this collab and doing such a great job hosting it. So after you watch my video, I urge you to please click on my description box below. You will find the link to my recipe down there. You will find the link to Danielle's channel down there and all the other participants in this collab. Their channel links are right down below. You can click on each one of them and see what they are offering you today. If you love their content, please show them some love. Hit that subscribe button for them and the notification bell. And I would love you to do that for me too. I would love a thumbs up on this video. And if you're new here, I would love to have you part of my community. So please smash that subscribe button. So without further ado, let's get started making this slow cooker creamy lemon chicken. This is a huge favorite in our family because we love lemon and we love creamy and gravy and just those kind of sauces. So let's get started on dinner. For this recipe, we are going to need, in no particular order, some kosher salt, some cornstarch. We are going to need chicken bouillon, black pepper, Italian seasoning. We're going to need some light butter, some fat-free half and half. We're also going to need the zest and juice of 2 lemons, some minced garlic, 5 chicken breasts. I have chicken tenders here, not the breast, but it's all the same. As long as you have boneless, skinless chicken breast pieces, you'll be fine. And of course, we're going to need a slow cooker. This is a 4-quart slow cooker. It is plenty big enough for this recipe. So they are the ingredients we need. And you're also going to need some type of skillet. I prefer to use cast iron because we are going to brown the chicken before we put it in the crock pot. So let's get started on that first part. So the first thing we're gonna do is get our chicken nice and brown. I'm gonna do mine in 2 batches because I have my big cast iron skillet being used for another purpose right now. So I'm going to use my 10-inch skillet, and while that's heating, I'm going to take half of the chicken fingers and I'm going to season those on the one side, and then when we put them in the pan, we're going to put them seasoned side down and then season the other side. So let me get you adjusted here. And what I'm going to do is just take some of the Italian seasoning, sprinkle that on the side. You can be as generous or as light as you like, depending on your taste buds and the taste buds of your family. And then we're going to take some of the black pepper, and same thing, I'm just going to sprinkle that on. And then I'm going to take some kosher salt. If you don't have kosher salt, use regular table salt. If you're trying to watch your sodium, then use, some kind of blend if you like. You can totally customize this to your taste. So we have that side done. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our 1 tablespoon of butter in our skillet to melt it. And the skillet has been heating. That's what I do with cast iron. I heat it before we put anything in there. Get it nice and hot. And I have it on about medium. So I'm going to take our chicken now and I'm going to put it seasoned side down in the hot skillet. Like I said, I'm going to do this in batches since I'm using my little guy here. I have peppers and onions cooking in the other skillet. And then I'm going to take my seasonings and I'm going to do the side that is face up. I just like doing it this way rather than seasoning both sides at the same time, because then when you turn it over on the plate, half of the seasoning sticks to the plate. For me, this is a little bit more efficient. And a little bit of pepper. And we're just going to let these cook probably about 5 minutes per side. They don't have to cook all the way through. They just need to get nice and brown before we put them in the crock pot. So I'm going to let those cook, flip them over, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other half of the chicken. And then we're going to get ready to get this into the crock pot. So our chicken is nice and beautifully seasoned and browned. And what we're going to do is we're just going to add that into our slow cooker. And then we're going to add some of our other ingredients, but not all of them. First thing we're going to add is the zest of 2 lemons. I'm just using my microplane grater to do this. This is one of my favorite kitchen tools because you can use it for so much. You can use it to shave chocolate over a dessert. I use it for Parmesan cheese, especially being on WW. It shaves the Parmesan cheese nice and fine, and you look like you're getting this massive pile of Parmesan on your pasta or whatever it is you like to put Parmesan on, and you're really not using that much. It's like a half an ounce or a quarter of an ounce, but it looks like a lot because it's shaved so finely. This is definitely a favorite kitchen tool of mine. I do have this and all my other kitchen tools linked down below in my Amazon store if there is anything you are looking for. Okay, I think that's good. And now we need the juice of these same 2 lemons. Make sure that you zest it before you juice it because it makes it much easier. I'm going to cut these, and here's a little tip for you. If you have a cutting board that tends to slide around the counter, go to the Dollar Tree and buy their rubber shelf liner. Cut it to fit your cutting boards and they don't move. And it costs you $1. So what I do to juice a lemon, I juice it right into my hands, which are clean. Like this. And then this way, the juice flows through your fingers and all the seeds get caught right there, except the one I just dumped in. Wouldn't be a cook with me with Joan's Point of Plate if there wasn't something going on. Dogs in the background, kids walking through. You know, it's how I roll around here. And if you've been with me a while, you know that. If you're new to my channel, yeah, that's how we roll. It is real life around here as the lemon juice squirts out. And I don't apologize for my real lifeness. I don't film in a studio, I don't film with fancy equipment, and I have a family, so it happens. So there's our first lemon. And I did forget, I like to push down on the lemon and roll it a little bit because it makes it much easier to squeeze the juice out of, and I did forget to do that to that first one. Here's the second lemon. And then what we're going to do is we are just going to throw some garlic in here and then dot it with some more light butter. You need 6 tablespoons of light butter total. Thought I saw a seed go in. You need 6 tablespoons of light butter total. We used 1 tablespoon to saute the chicken in. We need about 2 cloves of garlic. I'm taking the easy way out and just using the jar minced garlic because my fresh garlic decided it was going to sprout. Here's the other 5 tablespoons. When I don't know if you're like me, but I can't stand using a tablespoon to measure butter or things like that. So I weigh it out. It's 70 grams, if that helps. And then we're just gonna take it and we're just gonna dot it. Now, could you leave this out and save yourself a couple points? Probably 1 point, probably, but this is what's gonna make it nice and delicious and creamy and yummy. So we're just gonna dot that on there. We're gonna put the lid on and we are gonna let it cook on low for 3 hours. Then we're gonna come back. We're gonna add the rest of the ingredients, the chicken bouillon, the half and half, and the cornstarch, and we're gonna let it cook for 1 more hour because that's what's gonna make it creamy and saucy. So we're gonna set our crock pot and off we go. We'll be back in 3 hours or a hot minute for you guys when this is done. So the chicken has been cooking for 3 hours and now we are going to make the sauce. We need 1 cup of fat-free half and half. And to that, we are going to add 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. We're going to whisk those together. And then we're going to pour it over the chicken. We're going to crank up the heat to high. And we're going to let it cook for 1 more hour and it will be done. And here is the finished product. It serves 5 people and I use chicken tenders instead of breasts. So if you use breast, it's 1 breast per person and about 3-4 tablespoons of the sauce. I served it over 1 cup of whole wheat pasta because I am on the purple plan and that is 0 for me. You can serve this over rice, you can serve this over pasta, you can serve it over potatoes, or you can just serve it without any of that. You know, it's very good always. So that is my creamy lemon crock pot chicken and it is serves 5 and it is 4 points on blue, 4 points on purple, and then 4 points plus your chicken on the green plan. Depending on how big your chicken breasts are, will depend on the points that you need to put for the chicken breast. Well, there you have it, my contribution to the Crock-Pot collab. I hope you enjoyed it. This creamy lemon chicken is one of our absolute favorites and we love serving it over pasta. We like it better over pasta than rice. It's just so delicious. So this recipe is 4 points on the purple and the blue, and it's 4 points plus however much chicken you eat on the green plan, which I don't think is bad at all for dinner. So I hope you like this recipe. And once again, I want to give a huge thank you to Danielle Nicole for hosting this collab and for all the other people participating in it. Please, please, please make sure you click on my description box and go visit their channels. You will not be disappointed. I cannot wait to sit and watch everyone's video and get some great new dinner ideas. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking time out of your day to support me and my channel. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love you to be part of my community. Just hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you will be notified every time I upload. So thank you again, and thanks again to Danielle Nicole. Have a fantastic, fantastic day, and I will speak to you soon.